All right, if you're trying to be an independent musician, stop right there. Don't do it. Here are 5 reasons why you should never be an independent musician, or a musician at all, for that matter. And this is coming from me. If you don't know me, my name is TLC. I've been an independent musician for about 6 years now, and it's been a crazy ride. But I'm gonna tell you why you should not do this. 1, you will never see profit from this for a very long time. From writing your own music, recording your own music, buying gear, investing in a lot of instruments, investing in VSTs, software, investing in music videos, advertisements, promotion. These are all the things that you have to take into account when you're starting off as a musician, and it's a lot. I have these lights right here. Thank God they were a gift, but if you have to buy these lights yourself, starting out as a musician, you're crazy. Literally, you need probably like a $10,000 investment just to have like acceptable gear. And it sucks because there's a monetary barrier of entry, especially if you want to be an independent musician, because 1, TikTok's a thing, so you need to start making videos, you need to start advertising, you need to start putting your songs on DistroKid, this and this and that. But if you want to be like a regular musician, somebody who just writes songs, all you need is guitar, maybe a good camera, and you need a good voice. That's also what you need. But for people who are independent musicians like me, who thrive on content, who thrive on short form, music videos, visuals, I'm a very visual person, so music videos and music come together all at once for me. You are gonna want to invest in a lot of things, and that takes a lot of time. For me, I started working at Guitar Center so that I could start funding these things. Guitar Center, if you are watching this, hey, please sponsor me, you know? I got gear. If you want to sponsor me, hit me up. Yeah, it took a while just for me to obtain a lot of these items and be able to just get the ball rolling and make quality things. Especially if you want to make things that are for radio, for sync, you want really quality sounds, and quality doesn't come cheap, unfortunately. Number 2, you will feel imposter syndrome all the time. I swear to God, this is probably the crux of a lot of musicians. You think you make a good song, and I'm sure it's a great song, but you listen to another song that has just come out and you're like, this song is magical. That's crazy. And you go back to the song that you just made and you're like, it doesn't stack up. It doesn't make sense. How did he do this? And mine sounds like, I'm sure you guys have heard this before, but it's called the skill taste gap, which basically means that your taste could be up here, but your skills are way down here. And it takes a while for your skills and your taste to kind of match up. Basically make things that you think sound good that are up to the level that you want to be. Because at some point, you are going to be down here and you are going to try to find your way up here, and it's going to be frustrating. It's going to be very frustrating. And that leads me to number 3. You are going to be frustrated a lot. And this is built into art. You know, art is supposed to be frustrating because it's supposed to want to bring out the best version of you. It's supposed to bring out that version of you that you see inside yourself that you want to put out into the world. It's going to be tough. It's going to be difficult to dig really deep and try to find the emotions, the words, the sounds that make you feel something. It's not easy. You will slave away for days trying to find that right sound, that right word, and it won't come out sometimes. Writer's block is a thing, and it's very stressful sometimes because you're like, oh, I have this really good idea, but I can't finish it. And yeah, that's a problem because in this era, people want songs. People want content fast. And if you're not able to produce music fast for your audience, that could be an issue down the line because it'll basically stop your process in its tracks. What number am I on? 4? 3? 4? I'm not sure. I think I'm on 4. Number 4, you gotta learn a lot of things. Music is not just the music itself, it is the music business, it is advertising, it is marketing, it is creating, it is all these things all in one. You're basically an entrepreneur at this point. An entrepreneur. I'm an entrepreneur, I'm a music entrepreneur. But really though, that's kind of what it is. You're selling a product to people and you are trying to create a story, create a brand around you, around your music. And sometimes people aren't built for that. Sometimes people don't want to do the hard work to put their music out and see it through all the way because, I don't know, they might be scared, they might be worried about, what people think. And in this industry, you can't care about what people think. You're an artist. You have to be so strong in yourself, in your own emotions, in your work, that carries through. And you gotta be able to market that, push that out to people, to let them believe that shit is undeniably you. And people buy into that. So adding on to being an entrepreneur, you have to be a personality of some sort, especially making content. You gotta frickin' be a personality in front of camera, which is what I'm doing right now. Number 5, being an artist is very lonely. There are gonna be a lot of days where you're cooped up in a studio trying to write this verse, trying to make this song, and nothing comes out. And you're very frustrated, and the only thing you can do is to be in your mind, is to be in your head. And sometimes people don't understand that. Sometimes people don't understand what it means to be an artist, what it means to be an entrepreneur. And it's tough just realizing that nobody's gonna help you do this but you. Nobody's gonna put these words into your mouth but you. Nobody's gonna give you this money. You have to go and get it yourself. You know, chase that bag, build all these skills, build all these talents. One day you're gonna get to the place where you wanna be. But right now, you feel very alone because sometimes nobody in your circle does what you do. Nobody in your circle feels that drive that you do to create something. And sometimes I wish I had more friends to kind of lean on, to relate to. A lot of my friends are on the internet, actually, which is, you know, why I'm making YouTube videos, this is that, because like, I feel like what I'm saying is relatable. I feel like what I'm doing has some sort of merit to it and has some sort of value that I can give to other people, like you. So thank you for watching. But yeah, a lot of people are not going to believe in you. A lot of people are going to doubt you, say things behind your back, and it gets lonely. But the crazy thing is the reason why you go into this art is so that you can express yourself. This is the safest place that you can do it, to express yourself, to be fully you in the moment. And to end this video on a high note, this art is the most important thing to you that you could ever put out into the world, that you could ever hold. So if you are starting to be a musician, if you are starting to be an independent artist, bless you. This path is not easy. This path is not for the faint of heart. It's not for people who want to take the easy way out, because at the end of the day, there is no easy way out. You have to put in the work. You have to put in the hours. And I think a lot of people starting out who don't necessarily have the passion for music tend to overlook that. They'll tend to put that to the side. There is studying that goes into this. There is practice, practice, practice. There's gonna be countless hours of staying awake all night, of just trying to find the essence. But I think that's also the beauty of the art as well. The process that goes into finding the essence, to creating the best thing that you can with the skills and the items that you have. So even though you might not have the best gear, you might not have the best instruments, you might not have the best voice, you're still making something at the end of the day that is true to you. That's why I love it, and that's why I'm doing it. Hey, if you watched this video this far, thank you guys so much. I appreciate every single one of you that watch. Being a musician, being an artist is a long journey. It's basically a lifelong journey. And I commend you guys for coming this far to even like start your dreams and to chase them. I'm dropping music as well. I'm dropping at least one song a month. Links are in my bio to listen. Thank you guys so much.